Hey everyone, in this video we will demonstrate how to upgrade from Ubuntu 24.04 to Ubuntu 25.04. Ubuntu 25.04 is the latest interim release from Canonical and it's codenamed Plucky Puffin. It succeeds Ubuntu 24.10, which is a non-LTS release, and introduces a truckload of features including UI improvements and performance tweaks worth checking out. Now, to follow along in this video, all you need is an instance of Ubuntu 24.04 and a high-speed and reliable internet connection. So as you can see here, we have provisioned an instance of Ubuntu 24.04 on Cherry Servers. Now, Cherry Servers is a leading European cloud infrastructure provider committed to offering private and secure cloud infrastructure to small and medium businesses at a cost-effective fee. Now with that out of the way, let's roll our sleeves and get started with the upgrade from Ubuntu 24.04 to Ubuntu 25.04. Now the upgrade to Ubuntu 25.04 is a two-step procedure, as there is no direct path of directly upgrading from Ubuntu 24.04 to 25.04. So in this video we are going to have two steps, that is upgrading from 24.04 to 24.10 and then finally from 24.10 to Ubuntu 25.04. Okay, now before you start, ensure you have a proper backup of all your files to protect your data in case something goes wrong during the upgrade. All right, so now let's get started. So the first step is to update the local package index, and to do so run the command sudo apt update. So this will update the local package index, so be sure to authenticate. Okay, so this should take just a few seconds to complete and we are done. The next step is to upgrade all the packages to their latest versions, and to do so run the command sudo apt upgrade and hit enter. So this upgrades all the packages with pending upgrades. Okay, so here to proceed, press Y on the keyboard and hit enter. Now this might take a bit of time depending on the number of software packages with pending upgrades. Okay, so at this point I'm going to fast forward this video and resume once the upgrade is complete. And there we go, the upgrade has completed successfully. Okay, now it's recommended to reboot the system once you have performed a system upgrade. Okay, so at this point I'm going to reboot my system by running the command sudo reboot. Okay, and hit enter. So this will obviously disconnect my SSH connection, so I'm going to resume once the reboot is completed. And we are back again on our terminal. So as you can see now, we are running Ubuntu 24.04.2, which is the latest current version of Ubuntu 24.04. Okay, and there are many ways of confirming the version. You can run the command lsb_release-a, and as you can see, we are running Ubuntu 24.04.2, which is the latest point release of Ubuntu 24.04. Okay, now the next step is to upgrade to Ubuntu 24.10. Canonical does not offer a straight path of upgrading from an LTS to an interim release. So in this case, you cannot directly upgrade from Ubuntu 24.04 to 24.10. Okay, so we need to make a few modifications. Okay, now we need to modify the release-upgrades file, and this is a configuration file that dictates the upgrade policy. It acts as a compass guiding the upgrader to the next Ubuntu release to upgrade to. Okay, so now you need to modify this file, so you can use your preferred text editor. In my case, I'm going to use the nano editor and provide the full path to the file. Okay, so here we have etc update manager, then release upgrades. Okay, and hit enter. So here I'm going to authenticate. So navigate to the last line here, which starts with the prompt directive. So here you can see this is set to LTS. Okay, so this checks to see if a new LTS release is available. But since we're upgrading to Ubuntu 24.10, which is a non-LTS release, you need to modify this and set it to normal. Okay, so this will instruct Ubuntu to check the next available release. All right, so once you've done that, save the changes by pressing Ctrl O in my case, since I'm using the Nano editor. Hit enter and then press Ctrl X to exit the configuration file. Okay, now once you've done that, we can now upgrade to Ubuntu 24.10, and to do so, run the command sudo do release upgrade, like that. So do release upgrade is a tool that performs a complete system upgrade to a newer version, and it performs a number of tasks such as downloading new packages, setting them up. It also modifies the sources list file, removes obsolete packages, and performs other operations, as we shall see shortly. Okay, so I'm gonna hit enter. So this will check for the next available Ubuntu release, and there we go. So as you can see, it has detected there is a new Ubuntu release, which is Ubuntu 24.10, also known as Oracular Oriole. So do take some time and go over this documentation over here. So at the end here, down below, you need to press Y on the keyboard and hit enter to proceed. Okay, so this will perform a list of tasks. Okay, so as you can see here, first you get a notification that the SSH daemon will be started at a new port, which is port 1022. Okay, and it does this as a failover measure in case SSH fails on port 22. Okay, so to proceed, I'm going to, or rather you need to type Y on the keyboard and hit enter. Okay, so here you get some additional information. All right, so if you're behind a firewall, you need to temporarily open port 1022. Okay, and you can do this using this command if you're using the IP tables. All right, okay, so to proceed, just hit enter, and this will walk you through the update of the local package index and the upgrade of the entire system. Okay, so as you can see now, the local package, or rather the sources list file, is being updated, and you can see the oracular entries. Okay, so this is going to take some time, so I'll be fast forwarding these steps. So here you get a summary of what will happen during the upgrade. So as you can see, one installed package is no longer supported by Canonical. Okay, however, you can still get support from the community. 43 new packages are going to be installed. 467 will be upgraded, and you have a total download size of 999 megabytes, almost 1 gigabyte, and the download will take about 3 minutes with my connection. So from here, I'm going to press Y on the keyboard and hit enter. So this will also take a bit of time, so I'm just going to fast forward the video. So along the way, you will find this notification here. All right, and it will prompt you to take action about the modified configuration file, which is the SSH configuration file. So by default, the upgrader lets you keep the local version currently installed, and we are going to go with this. So just hit enter to proceed with the upgrade. So at some point, you'll be required to remove obsoleted packages. So here you can see 36 packages are going to be removed. So if you want to remove the obsolete packages, just type Y on the keyboard and hit enter. And finally, you'll get the notification that the system upgrade is complete and that a restart is required. So we are going to follow this instruction. So to finish the upgrade, I'm going to restart, and to do so, just select Y on the keyboard and hit enter, and this will disconnect my connection. So we are going to resume once the reboot is successful. And we are back, and as you can see here, we are now running Ubuntu 24.10, also known as Oracular Oreo. Okay, and you can confirm this also via multiple ways. For example, you can run the lsb_release-a command, and as you can see, we are running Ubuntu 24.10. Okay, now to finally upgrade to Ubuntu 25.04, you need to once again run the do release upgrade command. So here I'm going to run the command sudo do release upgrade. So this will upgrade now from Ubuntu 24.10 to 25.04 and hit enter. Okay, so here I'm going to authenticate. So here it's checking for a new Ubuntu release, and as you can see, it has detected Ubuntu 25.04, also known as Plucky Puffin. Okay, so once again, we are going to go through the same drill to upgrade to the latest interim release. So here I'm going to type Y on the keyboard, and we're just going to repeat the same steps we did earlier when upgrading to 24.10. So we're just going to go with the default selection. So here I'm going to press enter, and as you can see, the upgrade is underway. So this might also take a bit of time, so I'll just be fast forwarding to the main steps. So once again, you can see the upgrade or the summary of the upgrade process. So to proceed, I'll select Y on the keyboard and hit enter. So as you can see, the upgrade is underway. And once again, I'm going to fast forward this. So once again, you'll get a notification about the SSH configuration file and what you want to do with it. So here we are going to select to keep the local version installed. So I'm going to hit enter. So here once again, you get a notification about removing obsolete packages. So as you can see here, 24 packages are going to be removed. So select Y and hit enter to remove them. And if everything went according to plan, you're going to get a notification that the system upgrade is complete and a restart is required. So as before, we are going to restart the system. So here I'm going to select Y on the keyboard and hit enter to restart. And we are going to resume once the reboot is completed. And there you go, we have successfully rebooted, and as you can see, we are now running Ubuntu 25.04. Okay, and we can confirm this by running the lsb release-a command, and as you can see, this shows us we are running Ubuntu 25.04. So we have successfully upgraded from Ubuntu 24.04 to Ubuntu 25.04 in 3 simple steps. So that's it guys for this video. If you appreciate our work and enjoyed this video, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to our channel to continue receiving more of these Linux tutorials. So that's it from us. See you in the next video.